everyone, welcome to Whisper the Mystery. A very warm welcome to all the new and existing subscribers. Welcome to the family. In today's reading, we're going to look into what are people's first impression of you. There are three piles over here. This is the first pile, the pink heart, the second pile, the white heart, and the third pile, the blue heart. So please take a moment, meditate on the cards, and use your intuition to choose the pile. You could also pause the video to meditate on them. And if you're ready, let's begin with the first pile, the pink heart. Welcome pile 1, all those who've chosen the pink heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into what are people's first impression of you. Okay, so first we have here the King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, King of Cups. Oh wow, we have the Ace of Swords from another deck as well. So this could be something really, really special for you. Okay, then we have your soulmates. We have chopwood. And last we have image number 26. Okay, pile 1, I'll just tune into the energy here. So, as I said, we have here two Ace of Swords, which would be something really special for you. So, the first impression people have about you is how good you are with their words. And it's very interesting because I have a chopwood, which kind of is giving me the feeling of looking like a sword here. So, what I'm getting from this here is that you're extremely good with your words. So that's the first impression people get about you. Your communication skills could be something really wonderful. And I'm seeing you as a more straightforward person. So in spite of being straightforward, it does not mean you are blunt, all right? Because I'm seeing you, this is surrounded by water here. So I'm seeing you as someone as well. When you speak, you could be someone very compassionate. And even in this, we have a rose here around the sword. So it gives me the impression that when you speak so beautifully, you speak so elegantly, and it really captivates the person opposite you. And it seems here as well as if, you know, whether you're an emotional person or not, it doesn't really matter, but you come across as someone who is very good in expressing themselves and probably even helping the other person to express themselves. So that is wonderful. Now we also have with the King of Cups. So with the King of Cups is someone who's very emotionally matured, and that's the reason I didn't even look at this. I don't know why, but here as well with the water surrounding it, it gave me that impression as well that you're very in touch, you're very in tune with your emotions, and you know how to express it in the right words. So, you know, so many times we find people who struggle with what they're trying to say, and they're not able to find the right words of what they feel, how they feel, or what they want to express. But for you, I don't see that coming across as a problem at all, right? And that's the reason you come across as well as the King of Cups, because it seems to be that you come across as to be someone who's very emotionally matured. You know, with emotionally matured, it doesn't mean that you're acting matured all the time or you're acting very well with your emotions. Absolutely not. Sometimes when a person speaks well as well, it comes across to be someone as very emotionally matured. So that's how I'm seeing you. All right. And wow, we have here another king as well, which is the King of Pentacles. So we have two kings. So definitely you create a very, very solid first time impression here, I'm sensing. So along with being emotionally matured, I'm seeing you as well to come across as someone who has gone through so much in life, who's achieved a lot, All right. And that's how people see you, whether in your eyes you feel that or not, or whether you've actually accumulated a lot of wealth or not, doesn't matter. But that's the first impression here, which people get. They see you as someone who has a lot at its disposal, and yet you come across to be someone who is very down to earth, who is very, very grounded. I'm not seeing you as someone who is flying in the air, because interestingly, even with this chop wood card, let me try to bring it up. You know, with the chop wood card, it kind of feels more like, the broom of the witch. That's the kind of, I'm seeing that. But this as well is on the ground. So everything here I'm saying is on the ground. So you come across to be someone who is very down to earth, very, very warm. I'm getting a very nice, wonderful energy for you, Pawan. People feel very at ease when they come in contact with you, because we have a soulmate. It makes them feel like, they know you from before. And like I said, it's just this bond and this connection out there, which you create with people immediately at the first instance. And that's why the impression they get for you, like as if, they find it very easy to communicate with you, to talk to you, to pour their heart out. You could be as well someone who's very good listener. Okay, because with these two, I'm seeing as someone, as a king especially, is not someone who would just go on speaking or just go on talking. Absolutely not. They are someone who listens, and their action speaks louder than words. Okay, this is someone here who does take a lot of action. So for example, if you meet someone, you tell them that you're going to give them a call, you will definitely give them a call and get things done for them. And that's the reason why they see you as someone who is very matured, because you stick by your words. You're not like, like a flaky person who would just say something and disappear. Absolutely not. You say what you feel and you do what you say. That's the strong impression I'm getting about you. And with the chop wood, like I said, it's kind of like a no-nonsense person. You don't go around the bush. The way things are, you will say it exactly the way it is. But the way you say it, that is beautiful. For example, even if there is a news you need to communicate, which might not be that great, but the way you say it, you'll make the person feel very calm and composed, and you'll probably say it in a very positive and optimistic manner as well. Okay, and last we have it is image number 26. So people, I feel, they love talking to you, love communicating with you, because they kind of see a reflection of themselves, right? Whenever we speak to someone and the way they respond to us, it gives us a reflection. Okay, so for example, if you speak to someone and the person doesn't show any interest to you, you might feel that there must be something lacking in me. Why is this person not showing me the interest? Am I not looking nice? Did I say something wrong? That's how it is. But the way you make a person feel so warm, so welcome, it just makes them feel great about themselves. They feel like, yes, there must be something really nice about me, and that's why this person is behaving so nicely with me. So in that way, you kind of show them the mirror. And here as well, we have a tree here on the person's head, if you can see that, right? And it's bearing a lot of fruits and flowers. And this person as well has beautiful accessories, very beautiful dress. So they do see you as someone who is very abundant, okay? They could be seeing you as well as someone who is very, very wealthy. So maybe it's the way you dress, the way you speak, very elegant, very beautiful, very ravishing, I must say. It's wonderful. And there is a key and a lock over here. And there are books. So you come across as well as someone who could be intellectual, who could be, because you're well spoken, it looks like you're well read as well. You have a lot of knowledge about so many things. And some of the things which they don't know as well, you kind of bring it to light. So you do across as someone who has a lot of knowledge, a lot of information out there. And maybe that's another reason as well why you're able to strike a good conversation, because you know what's happening around you, you know what's happening in the world. Maybe, if you're working somewhere and that's your co-worker or someone, they've met you for the first time, you could be coming across as someone who knows a lot about their subject. All right. So I'm seeing this to be a very, very positive first impression about you, Pawan. I can't really say much of negative thing. No, not really. It's really wonderful. Your first time impression, it comes across as very strong, right? And it's not something which people will forget. And you do strike a very good impression and a very long-lasting impression as well, I must say. All right, Pile 1, I hope you enjoyed this reading and you resonated with it. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I'm also offering a personal tarot reading, soul reading, and relationship coaching. If you're interested in any of the services, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. You can also follow me on Instagram called monica.whisperthemystery, where I talk more about relationship coaching. And you can also listen to my podcast called Relationship Mirror. All right, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Pal 2, all those who've chosen the White Heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into what are people's first impression of you. So we have here first the Strength. Okay. Then we have the Tower. Nine of Swords. The Fool. Image number 45. Yin. And Peace. Okay, I'll just tune into the energy here. So Pile 2, while shuffling your cards, weirdly enough, I kept looking at the Tower card, and then this is the exact card which came up. So I feel here that the Tower card really is a lot of significance and means a lot. So I do sense a lot of you do watch tarot card readings. So the Tower card is something which is a sudden destruction, and it's right next here to the Strength card over here. So with this, I'm sensing that people's first impression about you is someone who has experienced a lot in life, a lot of hardships. And we also have here the Nine of Swords. So you could be coming across as someone who is worried about things, and as if, you know, something major has happened in your life, and this kind of gets reflected in you. And the reason being is because you could be coming across as a little bit, I won't say rough, but someone where, you know, sometimes when you see the person, no matter what they say, you can just feel it, that they've been through so much, right? Maybe you could be just saying about how much hard work you do, right? About how much you have to do. Maybe you're working, maybe you have two jobs which you're doing, maybe you're working, you're looking after your family as well. And the way you talk, it might just come across as someone who has a lot of responsibilities here. Or you could be stressed out or worried about something. And whenever that comes across, it just feels like you have been through something really, really difficult here in your life. Okay, and probably now you're having a fresh start, or you're trying to have a fresh start. Okay, so there is a lot of messages here which is coming across. So definitely it comes across, like I said, as someone who's been through, but sometimes as well it could come across as someone who wants to have a brand new start, and maybe you're kind of working towards it. But there is this thing of, you know, that something is really bothering you, something you're really worried about, something. Maybe for some of you, it's a very weird thing, but I feel like some of you could be having pets. And when you talk about them, this anxiousness just comes in. Or some of you could also be having a family, maybe children, you know, that sort of thing. And maybe you're worried, oh, I need to pick them up, I need to drop them, it's this, it's that. It's fine, but it's just the way it comes across. That's how it feels like. Yes, you're a very strong person. You are doing so much. And they feel for you that this person must have really gone through so much. And some of you maybe could be, you know, single-handedly as well, doing so many chores, doing so many things in your life. Okay. And they really wish that sometimes they see across that you wish maybe that you had lesser responsibilities or you would be more carefree, okay? And they kind of see like you wish to be like this fool who's more carefree, who doesn't have a lot of responsibilities. With the strength card here, though, it's not a responsibility which you can just let go. It's something which you needed. So for example, if you're in a job as well, which you kind of dislike, but you need a job because of the finances, okay? So that's how I'm sensing it. With this image number 45 here, I'm sensing that, you know, I'm just feeling that things are not easy for you. Even in this card, it's kind of like they are like puppets over here. I don't see you as someone who are pulling the strings. No, I feel as if you feel like, you know, maybe God is doing this to you or life has done this to you, where someone else is pulling the strings of your life. But you would like to be this person who actually are able to take calls, who are able to, you know, make big decisions, who are able to just be like this fool, right? Just make a decision and go, right? But they feel as if, you know, you are probably trapped somewhere, that you're not able to actually live your life to your full potential, okay? Now, you come across as someone as well with the yin and the strength here, right? As a very peaceful person, as someone who's very calm, very, well, there is this fire here within you, okay? Definitely, but that again, because they put it on your circumstances. But you as a person, they feel like, you know, you're not able to, you've not understood your full potential. They see you as someone extremely courageous, extremely strong, yet, like I said, maybe it's because your life circumstances is such you're not able to make that decision here. But they feel that you're completely capable of, you know, taking this massive step of moving ahead in life. But they understand that you are more of a peacemaker. You are not someone out there who would go and confront someone else. You're someone where if you're faced with difficulties, I'll give an example of work again, right? If your supervisor or your boss has given you a lot of responsibility, have delegated a lot of tasks to you, you would not answer them back. You would quietly maybe, you know, wait an extra 15 minutes, extra half an hour to complete the task. And maybe in that 15 minutes, you have to immediately go and pick up your child from the childcare if you do have children, you know, some things like that. So it's like you endure a lot. And that's because you want to maintain the peace in your surroundings and your environment. But that kind of pulls you down, pulls your full potential down, okay? So there is a lot of feminine side to you, but they feel like you need to show more of your masculine side. So you are an amazing human being there, pile 2, but sometimes they say, you know, just being too good doesn't serve us. We need to think sometimes about ourselves before thinking about other people. Yes, all the circumstances might not be possible in life, especially if you have big responsibilities, but sometimes you can take out that little bit time here for yourself to pamper yourself, to make yourself feel good, okay? And you feel as if, how could someone know this just looking at me or just by first impression? You might be trying sometimes to cover it up, pile 2, but we don't realize sometimes the words we say, how we react, our body language just says it all, okay? And for you, I feel that's what's coming up. You are sometimes trying to wear this mask on, but then I know it's like, because you're such an open person, you could be like an open book as well. What's happening in your life, you'll just say it. So it's not very difficult here for people to kind of not understand what you're going through. And yeah, that's the other thing. They feel like you're an open book where however you feel, you express it, which is beautiful. And that's the reason why they feel you are such a wonderful soul. We have it as yin over here. Yin, yes, is a card of non-action, but that's the reason why I feel that you do not like confrontations here. So no matter what they say, no matter what other people do, you will just quietly endure it. All right, pile 2, I hope you resonated with this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am offering a personal tarot reading, soul reading, and relationship coaching. If you're interested in any of these services, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. You can also follow me on Instagram called monica.whisperthemystery, where I speak a lot about the relationship coaching bit. And you can also listen to my podcast called Relationship Mirror. All right, I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Paltry, all those who've chosen the blue heart. It's an honor for me to do a reading for you today. We're now going to look into what are people's first impression of you. So we have the 5 of Wands, the Magician. You know, I'm already finding you so interesting here, Paltry. We have King of Wands. We have the Hierophant. Have image number 2. We have Chaos in the Wind. Oh, why did I say chaos in the wind? A change in the wind. I don't know why did I say that. Maybe because of the 5 of Wands and a leg up. Okay, Paltry, I'll just tune into the energy here. Right. So Paltry, as I said, I don't know why I found you as a very, very interesting pile while I was shuffling the cards as well. And here we have the 5 of Wands and the King of Wands. 2 Wands energy out there, very fiery, very expressive, very entertaining as well. So the first impression people have about you is some of you could come across to be someone who would not go unnoticed, okay? And it could possibly be where maybe some of you speak a little loudly as well. There could be something about you which is loud, all right? And yeah, I don't know why. There's something about you which is loud. There's something about you where even if you're in a crowd, you stand out, okay? And they feel like you're a very social person, very extrovert. That's the energy here which I'm getting for you. And you are someone as well where, you know, you have this charisma about you. So when they communicate with you, you could come across as someone who will always say that, yes, we can get this done. So very positive, optimistic person out there. And that's something here which is very interesting because it's more like a sales, I don't know what, like a sales energy here I'm getting. So, and I'm smiling as well. You could be someone smiling a lot as well. So it's this energy where, you know, you could do anything, all right? Like if any task is delegated to you, anything is said to you, you would be like, yeah, that can be done. This is possible. That is possible. So it's a very, loud energy. Now, the thing is, I feel that everything you say might not actually be done. All right. So that's a different thing. So it kind of feels like you say you're so positive. Everything you say, yeah, this will be done, that will be done. But actually, when it comes to the end of the day, you might be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I couldn't do this because of this. So you do not keep up to all your words, but you are very, very capable of actually executing it. So if you're given, for example, 5 things, you might do, you know, 3 out of 5, but those 3 things could be something which is kind of difficult to do. So they see a lot of potential within you, a lot. And somehow they have a lot of trust in you. Okay. They don't know why. And it's probably, like I said, just the way you come across as, you know, like a helper, a guide, or someone whom they can trust. So that's how you come across. But a part of them kind of knows it, that this person is saying it and I'm trusting them so much. But I kind of feel they're not going to do everything, okay? So that's how I'm sensing for you. It's just because you're so good in mincing with words, Paltry. You're so good at, you know, I would really say you are a very good entertainer, okay? Especially if you ever host a party, if people come towards you, you are brilliant, right? So if someone meets you for the first time, it just gives this very, very energetic type of feeling. So your parties might be superb, I must say. But yeah, like I said, there is a part where they kind of know that you're probably saying things just to impress them, right? So it comes across those two ways here, I'm saying. And there is a lot of speed here, I'm saying, within you. So you're not someone who come across as someone who's very slow. It's something where you action things very quickly. You might also speak very quickly for some of you, I'm sensing. All right. And you like to try out new things. Now, you're wondering, as a first impression, this is quite a lot. But yeah, that is coming up for you, pile 3. There is sometimes that's the type of person, more like if you're really young, you might be coming across more like a party person. But like I said, if you're hosting parties, they would see you as someone who does this so well. Now, the other thing I'm sensing for you is that people see you as someone who's very helpful, right? You would try your best to help someone else. For example, if someone needs a job, like I said, you'll be like, yeah, that's it, sorted. I've got a friend who kind of has a vacancy. Maybe you can just send me your CV or resume and I'll send it across, Or someone else would be like, oh, do you know a restaurant? It looks like everything is shut. You'd be like, no, no, no. I know someone where you can get really, who makes us really good food. You can go out there. So you have a lot of, what's that word? I'm kind of missing this word right now. I don't know what's there. Okay. You have a lot of influence. That's it. Okay. So you kind of know so many people. And because of that, there's always someone or the other who can help someone else out. Okay. And with this 5 of Wands, I'm sensing that you do have a lot of friends. You do have a lot of contacts. So if ever someone needs anything, you come up like this magician that there you go, this is going to get sorted. I know someone who'll be able to do this. I know someone else who'll be able to do that. So from that perspective, that's the reason why you gain people's trust, because you do actually know so many people who could be of help to them. But like I said, there is a small part where maybe some of you, could also possibly even say white lies. I don't know, pile 3, I could be wrong. Please let me know. But yeah, that could be such where sometimes just to kind of, brush things aside, you might just say things. That's the only thing here which I'm picking up. Others, the rest of it, it's really, very beautiful. And like I said, I'm just being entertained here, even just saying this reading for you. I don't know why, pile 3, but you must be someone, who is just a lot of fun and a lot of fun to talk to. And people around you might be, just laughing all the time, enjoying all the time. And maybe that's the energy as well, which you do like. That's how you like your surroundings to be. You like it to be very calm. I don't feel as if you like to go really, really deep. That might be making you feel a little uncomfortable. So you kind of like the topics which are more real and more grounded. All right, pile 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am offering a personal tarot reading, soul reading, and relationship coaching. If you're interested in any of the services, you could email me. My email address is mentioned in the description below. You can also follow me on Instagram called monica.whisperthemystery, where I talk more about relationship coaching. And you can also listen to my podcast called Relationship Mirror. All right, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye.